Hello, everyone. My name is Arriale Starbird. I'm a holistic health and fitness coach and spiritual energy medicine practitioner. I help high-performing and motivated individuals to master their health in spirit, soul, mind, and body. I've been in practice since 2005, and for about the first decade, I helped people with their mental and emotional health as a spiritual life coach and shamanic energy medicine practitioner. But I've always loved physical fitness and felt that there is no way to be fully spiritual or totally healthy without a rigorous physical fitness practice and self-discipline. So several years ago, I became a personal trainer. I also partnered up with a certified naturopath and functional medicine practitioner. So now I offer holistic nutrition and holistic fitness coaching services, as well as naturopathic services in my programs. I work in a holistic way, solving health challenges at the level of spirit, soul, mind, and body. And on our website, we have over 150 five-star reviews and success stories and before and after photos from very happy past clients. I want to show you just a few of their success stories. Dr. Eric Sanders is a doctor of pharmacology who got very disappointed with the conventional medical sick system and became a holistic doctor. In his review, he recommends the red light therapy technology that we use in our practice to help people heal trauma, injuries, pain, and many other common health issues. Shallow Thompson is a certified naturopath and functional medicine practitioner who is an excellent, very talented holistic health practitioner. She does a lot of my clients' naturopathic assessments, and she's experienced firsthand the incredible results they get. Alex is a personal trainer and has done work with me for over 18 years. In his coaching program, we did a lot of shamanic energy medicine, which helped him to have more inner peace and improved his mental and emotional health. Jasmine was training for the Olympics, but trauma and autoimmune conditions derailed her dreams of competing in the Olympics. When she started her coaching program, her life was going nowhere fast. She did not have goals. She was not able to work. She was living with her parents and even afraid to go outside. She really wanted to be a mature, productive member of society, but she felt that she was blocked at every turn. During the course of our coaching program, she changed her diet. She started working out again, which she had not really been able to do since her Olympic years. And she lost 20 pounds. Her mood and mental state improved. She got a job and became one of the top performers at her job. She successfully turned her life around. Dee started the program at about 220 pounds. She said she had been to many gyms in the past and weight loss programs, but she never stuck with them. She said she either failed them or quit them within a few months. She loves our holistic health and fitness coaching program because it combines spiritual healing with nutrition and with fitness. It helps her to heal the deeper spiritual roots of the physical symptoms. When she started, she also had several autoimmune diseases, including arthritis and asthma. She had a lot of pain through her whole body all the time. Her asthma was so severe, she used 4 inhalers every day. Her husband died of COVID several years ago, and she is raising her 13-year-old granddaughter on her own while dealing with her health challenges and holding down a very stressful, busy job. During the course of the program, she lost 40 pounds so far, started to work out 3 to 4 days a week. A lot of her breathing problems were resolved very quickly, surprising even her that that level of health was even possible for her. Then her pain started to resolve, and then her daily energy level started to return and improve dramatically. Her physical strength increased a lot, allowing her to finally do fun things with her grandkids that she was afraid to do before on her own because she just didn't think she had the strength or ability. She said that she did not realize that her body could heal so much and do so much when given the right tools and the right program. Stamatia had a lot of trauma from the past. Some of it stemmed from her youth when she had a traumatic brain injury. And she said that she went through the New Age ringer and worked with a lot of gifted but negative people who disempowered her or made her feel even more traumatized, making her feel like everything was just her own fault, that she was creating her own problems, whereas clearly she did not give herself the traumatic brain injury. She was very happy to find that I offer spiritual services that are not New Age and which actually help her to resolve some of her past trauma and injuries. The shamanic energy medicine practices are rooted in ancient traditional wisdom and energy medicine. They're not New Age. And she changed her diet completely during the program and started to exercise, something that she was not able to do before at all. Anna is a fellow shamanic energy medicine practitioner. She has attended some of the workshops that I have taught in the past on spiritual protection and psychic self-defense and shamanic energy medicine. She has wanted to practice her craft professionally for a long time, but she was afraid. With the help of our program, she was able to find more courage and embraced her passion as a shamanic healer more than ever before. She is now offering workshops in shamanic energy medicine to the public. Anti-Dark Mind is a cancer survivor. Over the last decade, he survived multiple surgeries, chemotherapy, loss of his gallbladder, kidney failure, and dialysis, and not to mention the loss of all of his property, most of his friends, because that's what happens when you go through health issues. All of your so-called friends just go away. They don't want to deal with it. And financially, it is so profoundly devastating. People lose their life savings typically with this kind of crisis. In one of his surgeries, he was clinically dead for several minutes and had an NDE. NDE means near-death experience, which is when a person dies, but then his soul returns to the body and he returns to life. Often, but not always, during an NDE, the person will experience the presence of spiritual beings like Jesus Christ, whom he actually met during his NDE, who gave him guidance and showed him how to overcome some of these dead ends that he was experiencing in his life and how to return to life. He continues to learn and grow in my holistic health and fitness coaching program. And during the program, he lost 70 pounds. He no longer has sleep apnea or diabetes. He no longer sleeps with the CPAP machine, is no longer on dialysis. His one good kidney now works at a much higher capacity. His cognitive performance has increased during the program. He now is able to function with all his daily activity, take care of himself, and drive. He has even returned to doing fitness training and martial arts training. He used to practice Kali Eskrima martial art and Kung Fu, but has not trained in martial arts since his cancer diagnosis. His life improved even more recently when he moved into a much bigger house where he can hang his heavy bag and continue his training in martial arts, which is his lifelong passion. And I love to see the tremendous improvement in cognitive health and physical health over the last 7 or 8 years that he's been in the program. Vanessa was an EMT worker. She had a lot of stress from her job. She saved a lot of people's lives, but also had to watch a lot of people die because you can't save everyone. And as a first responder, you have to live with that. She was dealing with a lot of PTSD from years of her duty on this very stressful job. She loved her job, but it was incredibly stressful. So she changed her diet, lost 20 pounds, and was able to release a lot of the trauma and stress from the past. Her mood swings improved a lot. And she said that she became a lot kinder to other people and was not as mean. Kate is also a cancer survivor. She was at some point near death. She was bedridden. She lived with family because she could not live on her own or take care of herself, and people had to change her diaper. She started to use our red light therapy technology and our nutritional products, and she was doing a lot of other holistic services at that time. Incredibly, she returned to very high level of functionality. She was able to fully take care of herself, drive, and even work. Most importantly, she was able to make her own health decisions and think for herself again. She took her health and life back into her own hands and became totally independent again. Johnny is a 13-year-old high school student. He had a lot of stress from the past and trauma from the past, nightmares, digestive issues, and constipation. His academic performance was struggling a bit. He really lacked self-confidence because he felt that he was very skinny and didn't have any muscle. And in my coaching program, he got a lot of nutritional support, kickboxing training, strength training, meditation, and shamanic energy medicine healing. He tremendously improved lifestyle habits, sleep, mental focus, emotional regulation, and self-care protocols. He said he always wanted to run a mile. And in our program, he ran a mile, then 2 miles, and he biked for 3 miles. He actually runs regularly and bikes regularly and trains in calisthenics, weightlifting, and kickboxing regularly. His muscle mass improved a great deal, which gave him a lot more confidence than he ever had before. His academic performance skyrocketed, and he's now a straight A student. Dennis is a natural bodybuilder. I coach a lot of personal trainers and sometimes therapists and sometimes people who were warriors or worked in law enforcement or were in other service-oriented professions, because healers need other healers and coaches need other coaches and trainers need other trainers. We can't do everything on our own and we don't know everything. And sometimes, even if they have a lot of things under control in their lives and figured out a lot of the pieces of their health, they are looking for the unique solutions that my program offers, such as the spiritual healing, shamanic energy healing, and the holistic perspective on their health. It gives them a deeper understanding regarding how to overcome their challenges and achieve excellence with their health and fitness goals. And let's also take a look at some of the before and after photos. Some of these are really incredible, almost unbelievable. And these are people just like you. They've struggled with all kinds of health issues. They thought they had it figured out, but they were just not getting the results they wanted. They tried many programs and failed. They were very discouraged, many of them. But they found finally what works. And when you find what works, you have to stick with it for the long term. There's no Photoshop here. These are all real people. You can see that they improved a lot, even though some of them have imperfections. You don't have to become perfect. You just have to be continually improving. And this works on whole families. It actually works better when families support each other. Yeah, no Photoshop, just really great nutrition, pure water, exercise, sunshine, doing work you love, healthy relationships, daily meditation. These are the foundations of health, folks. Not TV, junk food, video games, fluoride, and pharmaceuticals. Those are not the foundations of health that will support you for the long term. And we have very advanced protocols for skin and beauty as well. They're just part of the holistic program because you can't have healthy skin if the rest of you is unwell. Skin is a reflection of the rest of your health and your organ health. So there are over 150 success stories like this on our website. Some are real tear jerkers because people never come to me for entertainment, but as a last resort because all else failed. The incredible success stories on our site talk about overcoming unsurmountable challenges, decades of pain and struggle, but our program helps them to triumph eventually and achieve their health goals, personal goals, and sometimes even career and financial goals. Because as the old Chinese saying goes, health is the first wealth. This is me in 2019. And I usually don't like to put a bunch of selfies. I'm not a self-centered person. I don't like to put a bunch of selfies of myself up there, but I'm putting this here just to show you that I practice what I preach. I ran track in high school. I've been a runner since I was 13 years old. I practiced yoga for 20 years pretty seriously. My level of self-discipline has always been high, but it got 10 times higher when I started to train in martial arts about 6 years ago. And now I'm training in MMA or mixed martial arts. So I have measurably more stamina, strength, and muscle mass than I had 4 years ago when this picture was taken. So now I'm going to tell you a little bit about how my programs work. I take the best of the world traditional medicine, such as shamanic energy medicine and naturopathic, modern, evidence-based holistic nutrition and sports medicine, and reduce both to their essence, which is their most effective practical applications to help you achieve total health in your life. I demystify the mystical and make the spiritual and energy medicine very practical and useful for you today, so you can heal the trauma of the past and become the master of your own life. In a committed, consistent program, doing deep work on yourself, with focus, with support, and with tools that you never had before, you will create permanent transformation and create a healed state. All disease is a result of two things: trauma or toxicity. A lot of mental, emotional, and physical issues are actually a result of some sort of trauma in the past, such as loss of soul, loss of personal power, loss of connection to source and your higher power, childhood trauma, trauma in your family line, or trauma from past lives. And some mental, emotional, and physical issues are a result of pathogens in the body or the presence of toxic invasive energies that block the flow of energy in your energy field. When you first begin to work with me, I will do several very in-depth assessments. The first is your nutritional and lifestyle assessment. I will look at the foods you eat, supplements you take, medications you take, your sleep cycle, your work, your recreation and family life, all of the areas of your life and how they impact your mental and emotional stress levels. Later in the program, I will help you to redesign your lifestyle so that it is supportive to you and is not stressful and draining to you. The second assessment is the bioscan. This naturopathic assessment combines the technology of traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture, biofeedback, and homeopathy with laser light technology. This is a safe, non-invasive, and pain-free method to assess the level of your overall health. It shows the levels of stress you are under and helps you to alleviate that stress. It shows how your organs, glands, and bodily systems are functioning. It shows deficiencies in vitamins, minerals, and chronic and acute health issues of any kind, including physical, mental, emotional, and even spiritual. And it provides recommendations for natural remedies to resolve those issues. This assessment can be done in person or remotely. The third assessment is called Zyto Lifestyle Profile. This naturopathic assessment measures various stressor categories like your organs, glands, vertebrae, teeth, traditional Chinese meridians, hormones, emotions, neurotransmitters, chakras, and more. This report also makes recommendations for holistic and natural remedies to balance those issues. You get very detailed, in-depth information with graphs and charts showing you exactly what is going on with the systems of the body and mind. Depending on which assessment you'll be getting as part of your program, you could be getting anything between 20 and 60 pages of very detailed reports with graphs and charts showing you exactly what's going on with you. No more guesswork. And the fourth assessment is a food biosurvey. It provides you with information about which foods have the vitamins and minerals that you need right now, as well as a list of foods your body is not in coherence with right now. However, this is not an allergy test. The fifth assessment is a shamanic energy medicine scan of your chakras and aura to determine if your chakras are blocked, broken, and if there are dark force attachments and cords of attachment on your energy field that lower your frequency. If right now you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. These are shamanic energy medicine terms that will be explained to you in the course of the program. I also do a fitness assessment to assess your fitness level, such as posture, balance, strength, agility, speed, flexibility, and endurance. Spiritual life coaching. I use a variety of healing techniques to help you increase mental focus, concentration, and reduce anxiety. I coach you in self-care protocols, help you overcome obstacles, and clear creative blocks. You will move from survival to creation. One of the goals of the spiritual life coaching is the cultivation of virtues. In our modern culture that is increasingly hedonistic and narcissistic, self-absorbed, sacred virtues like character, honor, courage, truth, service to others are not valued by most people. But there is no way to come to excellence in anything, especially health, without cultivating virtue in your life and extinguishing vice. Shamanic energy medicine is an energy-based healing modality based on ancient traditional wisdom medicine. It works on the LEF, or the luminous energy field, which is the real you. Problems with the LEF are at the root of all physical, mental, and emotional illness and blockage. These are some of the shamanic medicine tools to show you that it's a beautiful art form and not an invasive, abusive system. And I often do use rattles and drums and feathers and saging and all sorts of herbs in this practice. Smudging is a practice of burning herbs like sage or cedar to cleanse and heal a person or space. But it's never just about the things themselves. It's about connecting with the sacred spirit of that plant. And there is also a way to do clearing and healing on a person or animal or a whole group of people or a space with a drum. And all of these shamanic practices do work remotely very well. I studied with many wonderful shamanic mentors who trained me from the very beginning how to perform all of these services at a distance. You could be anywhere in the world, and these practices will work for you in the same way, with the same effectiveness, as if you were right next to me. I know some people have a really hard time wrapping their mind around how that works, but shamans have always known about these incredible possibilities of energy work, even though our Western culture is just now finding this out. Holistic nutrition is the foundation of all health and fitness. My nutrition protocols use a lot of biohacking techniques, superfoods, adaptogens, nootropics, detoxing and intermittent fasting protocols, and more. Your gut health is critical for optimal organ function and energy production, and mental and emotional health. Our protocols will help you to become the best weight for you and build the lean muscle mass that you wanted. Our clients have incredible results with our protocols with weight loss, gaining lean muscle, and increasing their natural energy levels. And of course, mental and emotional health. Supplementation is absolutely necessary because food alone is simply not enough to have all the vitamins and minerals you need to live a healthy life. We use a variety of natural, organic, non-GMO, plant-based vitamins, minerals, nutraceuticals, and herbs to strategically target the deficiencies, imbalances, or pathogens in your body. Fitness training should be a part of everyone's life. If you want to retain cognitive and physical vitality into old age, and if you want to be more spiritual, it's not enough to just pray or meditate. You have to do strenuous physical fitness. I just couldn't say it enough. I say it, I think, in every video I make, because I think that a lot of people who are into spirituality or new age, they totally omit this part of it. Strength training and resistance training increases lean muscle mass and metabolism, which in turn increases your cognitive function. And cardiovascular exercise optimizes fat burning. Flexibility and training prevents injury and promotes recovery. Fitness coaching provides knowledge, support, and accountability. And there have been lots of clinical studies done that showed that fitness training is better than literally every single drug on the market for depression. So fitness is better for mental health than any drug. So why people don't just exercise more and do drugs less? Well, that's why this program is here. Different people need different things to heal. Not everyone will respond the same way to the same modality. And that's why I'm trained in several energy medicine modalities that are available to you, whether online or in person. Past life regression therapy is a way to heal mental and emotional blocks, phobias, patterns of behavior, and release karma and soul contract that originate in a past lifetime and not in this lifetime. Conventional therapy looks for all of the roots of a person's problem only in their childhood and blames the parents for everything. However, there are many issues that may arise as a result of choices made or traumas experienced in past lives of the client or one of their ancestors. The human soul simply does not work how conventional models of personality think it does. There is usually a trauma in a past life or the presence of negative agreements or contracts and negative karma from the past that keeps a person repeating the same patterns of behavior or reliving the same events that are not aligned with the path of enlightenment of that person. The primary goal of past life regression therapy is to help you live a more fully integrated life, reconnect with the intelligence of the universe, have more meaning in your life, rediscover your gifts and talents that you've had before that due to trauma have been locked somewhere, and for you to have the power and confidence to create your life based on a clear vision, not fear and pain. Meditation, like fitness, has to be done consistently for you to experience the most profound effects. But even a small amount of meditation in non-trained meditators still produced very significant changes in overall health and cognitive performance. There have been countless clinical studies done on meditation with both very experienced meditators and regular people who have zero experience in meditation. Meditation has been successful in improving mental and emotional health, such as depression, anxiety, stress reduction, ability to focus and concentrate, increasing feeling of well-being, being on purpose, and experiencing more meaning in your life, and even reduction in chronic pain. These effects were experienced even by people with zero previous experience in meditation, who only meditated for 5 to 10 minutes per day for a few months. This is huge because this is something anyone can do for free in your home. Considering the incredibly outrageous cost of medical care, the fact that a few minutes of meditation per day can alleviate so many problems, I just don't understand why most people wouldn't jump on this incredible opportunity to meditate every day. When meditation becomes a normal part of your daily lifestyle, that's when you experience leaps in your mental, emotional health and spiritual development. Breathwork. There are different techniques of breathwork, and it goes hand in hand with meditation. You'll learn to breathe mindfully and regulate the flow of breath through your whole body. It sounds simple, but it's incredibly effective in healing and restoring health in spirit, soul, mind, and body. From healing trauma and PTSD to improving focus and concentration and memory to increasing stamina and athletic performance. Breathwork and meditation usually are done together. Reiki. Traditional Usui Reiki originated in ancient Japan. Traditionally, it was a spiritual path to self-empowerment. It is the healing aspect of a path to enlightenment. Reiki works on the whole self, spirit, soul, mind, body, emotions, and may help to heal, rebalance, and restore physical, mental, and emotional issues, such as reducing daily stress, deepening your meditation, helping you to reconnect with the pure energy of the universe that facilitates all of your healing and spiritual guidance, healing trauma and injuries, and in doing spiritual cleansing and clearing. Aromatherapy has many uses for brain health, for gut health, and for skin. Notably, essential oils can be used to stimulate the brain to exert neurotransmitters associated with reduction of stress emotional regulation, and increasing cognitive performance, which in turn can stimulate productivity and improve sleep. Our holistic health and fitness coaching program is essentially an intensive program of self-mastery. All of these healing and coaching modalities are available to you on your quest to excellence and total health. And I want you to consider this vital idea that the love of the new you, your healed state version of you, has to be greater than the fear of change or the attachment to your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is not your friend. If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always gotten. You have to be willing to take a leap of faith and do something different to get a different result. And let that leap of faith be grounded in your love of this new healed state version of you. If you act out of fear, you're going to get a fear-based result. If you act out of deep self-love because you genuinely care about your health and you want to improve and your family's health, then you will get that result. It takes a lot of work, it's a lot of dedication, but it's worth it in the end. To learn how our holistic health and fitness coaching programs can help you with your health and fitness goals, please go to our website and schedule a free 15-minute call. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. It's a free call. Go to holistichealthcoachingny.com. Go to the contact section and use the Calendly widget to schedule a free call with me. I'm very much looking forward to speaking with you soon. Stay blessed, not stressed.